friends. We are live streaming yet again this Friday, one of my favorite Friday things to do. And today I'm joined by my two wonderful friends, Shannon and Diana, and we're going to do quick introductions. But then we want to talk today about the Global Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging survey that launches next week. We are so excited. Just want to say, do you guys see the little ticker now that's on the bottom of the screen?
I do. I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
So I am joined today with Shannon and Diana. If you guys would just give us a quick intro. Most people know you, but for those who don't, let's let them know who you are. Shannon, do you mind going first?
Sure. I'm Shannon Gerby. I am the Leadership Development Coach and Instructional Design Specialist for Global Organizational Development. I am located in Florida in the United States, and I am involved in leadership trainings and diversity, equity, and inclusion workshops, the WeBelong survey, and soon to be the mental health first aid guide training.
Lots of fun stuff going on. Thank you. Diana.
Thanks, Tammy. I'm Diana Idden. I'm the Director of Human Resources for EMEA and APAC. I'm based in very hot England right now. I don't get to say that a lot, so I will add that. And I'm really excited for what we're going to be talking about today.
Thanks. I appreciate that. And thanks for joining both of you. And I do realize how hot it is, Diana. I don't know how. Like, I'm such a spoiled person right now. I'm not sure that I would survive. So,
don't talk about aircon. Please don't talk about aircon.
I won't say a word. I won't. But I do have my jacket on this morning because it's a little chilly in my house.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So anyway, so let's talk about the WeBelong Global Survey. So I'm really excited. Next week, we actually get to launch it globally this year. Everybody gets to participate. And but along with that comes some questions from our employees. So we want to take just a few minutes and talk through some of those frequently asked questions and try and give people a better sense of why we're doing this and how they can really help us succeed. So, Diana, do you mind if I ask some of these logistics just to get those settled and foundationally secure? So yours is like a 3-part question. So is the WeBelong survey mandatory to take? How long does it typically take? And will the responses be tracked?
Okay, so no, it is not mandatory. We absolutely hope that everybody's going to take part so that we can get a clear picture of what our people are saying globally, but it's not mandatory. It should take about 10 minutes, probably a little bit less, but put 10 minutes aside and you'll be able to complete it. And absolutely not, the results are not tracked at all. They are completely anonymous, and we're just wanting to understand, what do our people, how is everybody feeling, and what's everybody saying?
Thank you. And I will reiterate, I totally agree. This is not mandatory, and no, we will not track, but please, 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 we really want to hear from you. We want to hear your voice. Shannon,
we have a little visitor that has joined us on this live. Apologies, everybody.
We love
Adorable.
He absolutely wants to join, and he also belongs. So there
That's right. We love visitors. That's okay.
Welcome.
This is life. This is how life. This is life.
Yeah.
So Shannon, I'm going to ask you then, maybe what questions are we asking, and why are they important?
We're asking questions essentially about, how our employees feel about their inclusive workspaces. We believe that everybody deserves to feel like they're in a psychologically safe environment, that they feel like they belong, accepted, that there are inclusive practices in place. And I believe that that is true, but we need to hear it from the voice of the employee. So there'll be questions around those things. At the end, there'll be some multiple choice questions, some demographics, just so that, and, directly related to who it is that we're speaking to. Again, since this is anonymous, we're just going to have some broad categories, but it will really help us to form our focus groups after the survey results come in.
Terrific. Thank you so much. So Diana, then what are we going to do with the results? What can our employees expect?
So, this is the first time we're doing this survey globally. We already did this in the US. And what we found was the results on their own, it wasn't enough for us to really get to what people were saying. So we started to have focus groups. And in these focus groups, we were really able to understand what our employees are saying, how they feel, and what they would like. One of the things that they mentioned was that they felt that there wasn't enough mental health initiatives in Perceptor. And as you all know, that's one of the things that we launched this year. And, we've named this year the Year of the People. So focus groups, absolutely. And it will help us to improve and be better.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And then Shannon, just kind of as a wrap up, if anybody has further questions or concerns or needs to, find out some detail, who should they contact? Where should they go?
Yeah, great question. And again, since we did this in the US last year, we're very familiar with it here, but especially for our global sites, they are going to have probably lots of questions. So I would say direct them to their local HR team, but you can also communicate with us directly at WeBelong@Percepta.com. It's an email address, and it goes to a mailbox where your team here before you will be directing your questions and doing our very best to get you those answers as quickly as possible.
I'm so excited and it starts when?
August 17th.
Next Wednesday.
Yes.
Woohoo.
Next Wednesday. So please be on the lookout in your email box for a link. It'll take you directly to the survey. Please take a few minutes and let us hear your voice so that we know how to better focus our efforts, especially in the diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging space. Any final thoughts, my friends, before we have a wonderful weekend?
Like I said, it's not mandatory, but please participate, because it will help us to get a better understanding of everybody.
Yeah, and we're so excited to have this launching globally. Can't even tell you, it's been almost 2 years in the works now. So this is a really big moment for us at Percepta, and I look forward to working with all of you if you're interested in focus groups after the results come back, and great things are going to happen with it. So take the survey.
Take the survey. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here and sharing time and space with us. We really appreciate it. And I wish everybody a wonderful, happy, and safe weekend. And we'll see you Wednesday.
Have a great weekend. Keep cool.
Bye.
Bye.